In today's video, we will install an add-on that will help us make a landscape and then tweak it a little bit to prepare it for our train track. So let's start by hitting A, select everything, and grab that on the X-axis and slide it over. Let me really quickly turn on my screencast. There we go. That. So G to grab, X to move on the X-axis. Next, let's go to Edit and Preferences. Also, go to Google Classroom if you have not done so and download the add-on zip file. So if you go to this assignment, you'll see that we have add-on Ant Landscape. So just click that, and I always forget how Google makes you do this. Maybe we can right click, save link as. No, let's just click on it. And well, let's see here. Open a new window. They make this more difficult than it has to be. Okay, so when you get to this point, click the three little dots, open in a new window. Then here on the right, you'll see download. And if all goes according to plan, that will go into your download folder. Okay, so hopefully, and we'll double check downloads. And let's refresh here. Yeah, there it is. I've downloaded it twice, but you should only have it one time. So back in Blender, we are going to go to add-ons, and we're going to click this drop down to install from disk. Go to your downloads folder, and we're going to look for add-on Ant Landscape. Click that and click install from disk. Mine's already installed, but just check. Oh, I've installed it twice. So hit the little check mark to make sure it's turned on, and then close this window. Now hit Shift A and Mesh. At the bottom, you'll see Landscape. You should only see it once. I don't know how it let me turn it on twice, but oh well. And then you're going to have a really small landscape here. Let's change a few settings before you click off. If you were to click off, those settings disappear, so you can just delete this and add it again. So mesh, landscape, and then open this window. Let me turn off the screencast real quick so you can see what I'm doing. Let's go first to subdivision X, and let's change that to 256 for X and 256 for Y. Then the size, let's change this to 10 in both directions. Next, let's look at noise type and noise something. It won't let me see what it says. You can click on these different ones and it will give you different variations and styles of landscape noise. I think I'm going to use Slick Rock, and you're welcome to play with this and find a different one that you like. And I'm going to switch this or leave this at Blender, but you can once again experiment with these and find something that fits your taste. You can also change the random seed, so it keeps the same noise settings, but it will just vary it a little bit. So if you don't like the first result, you can click this to get some different results. Okay. Once you have played with these numbers and you're happy with it, we will click off of that and now make a few changes to this. Right now it's all kind of the same, and I want to have a few more differences. So let's go into edit mode, and let's turn on proportional edit, which is this button right here, or the letter O. We'll turn that on or off. And let's go to vertice select. So I'm going to hit 1 on the number pad. So I'm looking at it from the front, and I'm just going to pick one of the higher points on one of the mountains. So I have this point. Next, I'm going to grab that by hitting G, Z for the Z axis, drag this up, roll my mouse wheel to increase how much is being affected, and I'm going to make a tall mountain kind of in the center. And what I'm trying to do is make a valley that kind of goes around that my train will be traveling along. So let's pick a spot on this hill, grab on the Z, move that up, and just do that a few different places along the outside of our scene. And you're welcome to adjust this as much or little as you want. There's not really a right or wrong. Just make something that looks nice in your mind. So I'll do this for now. Next, we're going to select a path that our train is going to travel on, and then we're going to level it out. Typically, when they make railroads, they try to make the path as level and smooth as possible because trains have trouble going up and down over little bumps, and you don't want too steep of inclines or curves. So let's hit the letter C, and this opens the circle select menu. You can roll your mouse wheel to make the amount you're selecting larger or smaller. And you're just going to left click and hold down the left mouse button and start to select a path that you want your train to travel on. Now, I want to adjust my view a little bit, so I hit enter to confirm what I've selected so far. I'm going to rotate around like so, hit C again, and just continue selecting the path I'd like the train to go on. Enter to confirm what I've selected. Orbit to change the direction I'm going or looking at it. C to select again, and I'll have it come around this way. Enter to confirm what I've selected. C to turn circle select back on. And we'll just have my train finish around this way. And then enter. So once you have a path that goes around the center, we're going to scale this so that it's flatter. So hit S to scale, Z for the Z axis, and the closer you get, the more these points all get closer to being the same height. I am going to roll the mouse wheel down so I don't affect the landscape around it quite as much. Something like this. And left click. Now I'm being very careful not to unselect this. I am going to grab it on the Z axis and pull it down a little bit, and then scroll the mouse wheel out to affect the landscape around it a bit more. And this gives us a valley that our train will be traveling through. Okay, that will be all for today's video. In the next video, we will actually start preparing a path that the train track will go or lay on around this scenery.